Oh no, my monitor's...
Hello everybody, this is Acro. And today, we are playing the Conclipse pack. I'm here with Inky 2013.
Hello.
And Legoking.
Hello.
And today, we are starting from the beginning. And I'm going to do a Let's Play, because you guys don't know, but we actually tried this before. Stuff went wrong. And I now have a good computer that works. Yay! So... I've got some stuff because Josh basically just walked to his house.
Yeah.
So I picked up lots of stuff on the way and I started punching some trees because I didn't think people wanted to watch me punch trees. So, to start with, I think we should probably go outside. You may notice my FPS is...
Josh, you just left the game.
Have I?
Yeah.
You've probably timed out.
Right.
We're all on the same internet, so it's a bit broken currently. You might be able to tell that my FPS is slightly better than it normally is, and that would be because I now have a slightly OP gaming computer. Anyway, should we start some Tinker's Construct first?
Well, I think we probably
I'll go to my house,
Good,
and
right,
then
go to
I
Josh's house.
have all of the... I've already started it, so...
Well, if we go to Josh's house, yeah, like, it'll be
Oh, you know
easier.
where Josh's
It's
house is?
quite far away, it's this way, just follow me.
Yeah,
when
it's
Josh
where it
logs
says
in-
Josh's house.
When Josh logs in, you can do /where is, and then that'll tell you whether.
Well, no, I can see it because he put a link to his house.
Yeah, I put a waypoint.
So-
I've said it as my home.
Which
but I don't
finally
remember.
he finally made it to my house as waypoint.
Well, you're running faster than me. I need to run faster. I should probably go through the mods. I'll go and stand on top of a tree and go through the mods, and I will just carry on running when I
Oh,
get
I found a James. I found a tree from the ones with the spiders.
the spider trees. Where?
Yeah, over here. I'm punching the spider spawner because I don't want
Yeah, I don't want to die either. Let's get rid of the spider spawner.
to.
Lego
Jamie
King.
is walking in front of me and now it's reset.
Let's just mine it. Get rid of the spider spawner.
Well, I'm getting rid of the spider spawner, but you're walking in front of me and then I started punching you instead.
Well, I
and then-
didn't get hit, so...
Why don't you just keep it?
Got
I
it,
mean,
no way.
like, to put a torch by it so it doesn't activate it.
Yeah, no, but we can't access the chest unless we've got the spider spawner. Just check.
We've nearly got a spider spawner. It is.
It's gonna break.
Gone.
I'm trying to break at the same time as you. I don't think that changes anything. I just threw an egg in it.
Oh, James has got some nice. It's got a disc in it.
It's got amazing Technicolor glasses and it's got 11. Oh no, and it's got some portal dust. So
Right, let's go.
I'm gonna put the Technicolor glasses on because it just makes me look swag, and I am swag. So
Right.
I'm gonna go and
That's right.
very funny. I'm gonna go and stand on top of a tree and read out the mods so people can get a gist of what we're doing and let Inky find Josh's house,
Oh,
which
we've
is
got
that way.
TPA as well. I added TPA. TPA works now. Too.
Yeah, I'll go through that. Hello, and we're back. There's been a short bit of time between this segment and the last segment. Yeah. Anyway, through the mods. In this mod pack, we have 46 pages of mods. And... do you want me to go start from the beginning again? Should I start? Yeah, so we've got another one bites the dust, which is a add-on...
Ore bites dust.
No, it's another one bites the dust.
It's another ore.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, right.
Yeah, another ore bites the dust is a add-on to a mod called Industrial Craft, which I'll go through in a bit, which adds various dusts to Industrial Craft. Then we've got Applied Energistics, which is an electrical chest storage system that you can search for items in. There's a lot of cool stuff from there, and I believe Inky will be using it quite a bit. I need to teach Josh how to use it.
You need to teach you how to do everything.
Baubles is an add-on for a few magic mods, which allows you to add, like, attachments. So if I go to my inventory, my baubles inventory is here, and here we have, you can have a necklace of some sort, 2 rings, and a band, and you can. It's mainly for magic mods. If I go to mods, I can actually. It would be nice if this would like load the list. Do that.
How do you actually get them, though?
You get what? You get them from later on in Famcraft.
Okay.
Next we've got BC Builders. Buildcraft is probably one of the original Minecraft mods and adds quite a lot of things. Quarry is the thing you've probably seen quite a lot. This is mining out a massive expanse of area using electricity milled by Buildcraft called MJs or Minecraft Joules.
It works with RF now.
Oh, and it works with RF now, which I'll come to later. It's a mod from Thermal Expansion. We've got the filler, which fills in an area. We've got frame, which it also adds pipes. It had the original pipes. There's better pipes now, but Buildcraft was probably the original mod. A builder can get a schematic file, which can either be exported from MCEdit or be exported from some Minecraft mods, and you can build it as long as you give it the necessary items. And I don't know much about the rest of them, but they're not important, I don't think. BC Energy is just oil fuel. That's red plasma. I have no idea what that is. Oil and fuel. BC Factory mining well. It's a bit like a quarry, but only digs one block down. Robotics. There's a lot of stuff here. This is like, oh look, there's robots. So we can get robots to mine things. I might do that, but I'm likely going to use turtles. BC Silicon is crafting recipes for quite a few of the things. BC Transport is the pipes. Big Reactors is a power generation mod, quite a nice power generation mod. It uses yellorium and plutonium and cyanite, which can be used to make RF, I believe. Is it RF?
What?
Big Reactors.
Yeah.
Yeah, RF. And Buildcraft is obviously also the Buildcraft mod. Then there's Buildcraft again and Chicken Chunks. Chicken Chunks makes chunk loaders, which means you can keep chunks loaded whilst you're not there, which is useful if you've got farms or anything. We've got Chisel, which I'll probably never use, but Chisel adds lots of fancy decoration blocks, and I can probably see Inky some point in the future. Like, if I build a cobblestone house, I'll come back and it'll be like a fancy cobblestone house or something. Compact Solar Arrays is another add-on for Industrial Craft, which adds low voltage solar arrays, medium voltage solar arrays, and high voltage solar arrays, and the corresponding helmets. Solar arrays are a combination of solar panels. They just have 8 solar panels and a low voltage transformer, and that makes a solar panel. Then if I go back down to it again, Computer Craft is quite a useful mod. It adds computers and turtles, which can go mining for you, or you can go to attack. Yeah, there's computers at spawn. I'll probably go back there. I should know. I'll go back there later on in the video. Then we've got dense ores, which just adds versions of the ores but drops 2 ore instead of 1, which is quite useful if you want some extra ores. Ender.io is quite an all-round mod. It adds some quite nice stuff. Likely, later on I'll be using the wireless charger, which can automatically charge your electronic tools. Then we've got Ender Storage, which adds it adds Ender chests. These Ender chests existed before the Ender chests in normal Minecraft. And what they did is you can IO them, so you can like input stuff into them and output stuff out of them, and you can do the same with tanks. The normal way of generating power in the old times was using an ender tank to go between the nether and the overworld, and you would just be able to transport the lava and use them to power. Extra Cells is an add-on to Applied Energistics, which is used to store liquids. Extra Utilities just adds a bunch of new good stuff. With there's pretty OP flight mechanics in there, which I'll make. Inky and Josh might make them, but I'll probably go for the harder route. We've got flat signs, which I'm pretty sure just makes signs that you can put on floor. We've got floodlights, which surprisingly add floodlight. Forestry for Minecraft is what Josh is currently doing. It's basically bees.
At the moment I'm being killed by blitzes, actually.
Well, yeah. But
well, they're fun. Get killed by them because they have cool death messages.
There's loads of stuff on Forestry for Minecraft. Here we have, it adds loads of trees. It adds different types of farming things. It adds butterflies. It adds bees that generate various types of things. There's like 2 pages of bees. And it adds a few other stuff as well, but I'll get to that a bit later. I plan to be doing quite a bit with bees, and we might get some add-ons for forestry. Don't currently have any. Forge Microblocks allows you to use saws to chop any block into different shapes, so you can have about 5 blocks or even more in one block. Gravitation Suite is the most OP form of industrial craft, which adds some top tier stuff. Like the Gravi Chestplate is creative mode flight, but it's really difficult to make, and some of these other things are quite good. The Vajra is quite good because it's instant mining, and there's a silk touch mode if you right click. The Gravi tool, probably go on to a bit later, involves a tree tap, involves a wrench and a few other things that I'll go through them a bit later. And this is advanced diamond drill. I think you need one of those for the Vajra. Next is Industrial Craft. Industrial Craft is a mod I quite like. It adds It was probably one of the original big tech mods, and it adds a whole load of different techie things like solar panels and nukes, because the nukes are apparently techie. You can get generators and iron furnaces, which are slightly faster. There is things. There is text messages. There is. It adds a form of rubber, but we won't be using this form of rubber because a mod called Mine Factory Reloaded adds another form of rubber, which you literally mine the trunk of a tree and get the rubber for, and it's much easier to use. And you can use an extractor to get more rubber out of it, I believe, but it's still better to mine that one instead. This adds some basic tech tools like drills. Drills are basically powered pickaxes, and then there's the advanced ones and the iridium ones. The iridium is like the top tier thing you can get here. Iridium is only really used for top tier things, like iridium reinforced plates make the superconductors, which are used in just about everything in Gravitation Suite. Then we have Iron Chest. Iron Chest is used in just about every mod pack, and adds different forms of storage for different things. So, different forms of storage, no. It adds bigger chests. So we have iron chests, which is probably the main point of it, which you can upgrade a wooden chest to an iron chest, and it's got slightly more spaces in it. And then there's gold, diamond, copper, silver, crystal, which are quite laggy on most servers, and obsidian. Then we've got the dirt chest, which I probably won't make, but is pretty epic. It has a book in it and one slot that you can only store dirt in. Then you can upgrade normal chests using the chest upgrades. Josh?
Yeah.
Are you looking at these stuff? Yeah. Then Jabba, which adds barrels. Barrels were originally added by a mod called Factorization. Barrels add... well, you can only store one item in them, but you can store up to 128 stacks of item on the basic level, and that's better as you go up. Mantle is the core mod for Tinker's Construct Minecraft. Oh, I've never heard of that mod before. Mine Factory Reloaded adds surprisingly quite a few factory machines, and adds a form of rubber, which is quite useful. Mistcraft adds multiple dimensions. You can create your own dimensions using it, and we've got an OP server, so we can probably create a few. Yeah, Inky nods his head. And I've got a dirt chest next to me. Open blocks adds these things called elevators, which if you press space, they will go up, and if you press shift, you go down. It's quite fast, and it's quite useful if you don't want to use ladders. I might as well show you this. This is a dirt chest. This has a book in it, and it just says you can put dirt in it. I don't think you can put anything else in it. No, you can just put dirt in it. So I wonder who I got that from. Anyway, we have... I'm going to probably go a bit faster now. Portal Gun, which adds portal guns. Project Red, which adds redstone-y based stuff.
It adds projects.
And red. Railcraft, which adds lots of rail-based stuff, like more trains. Yeah, there's actually things called trains in this.
And chunk loaders.
And another form of chunk loaders called world anchors. Then there's Redstone Arsenal, which is Gravity Suite for thermal expansion, which I'll get to later. Simple jetpacks, which basically adds thermal expansion jetpacks. Steve's Factory Manager makes stuff go faster. I don't know. I think I might get into it. I might use it. It'll be quite useful.
Use it for the inscriber.
Yeah, you can also make quite a few things with it. Thamcraft, one of my favourite magic mods of all time, has got 3 pages, but there's a lot more stuff to it than that. And it adds a lot of things, including some OP flying armour, which I would like to get to.
What's that called? What's it called? The baubles that give you like extra armour.
Oh yeah, and it's got runic armour. Then we've got Thermic Exploration, which is just an add-on to Thamcraft, which adds some good stuff. Thermic Tinkerer, which adds iCore, which is like the most OP thing you can get. Then we've got Thermal Expansion and Thermal Dynamics, which are the main tech mods generally. Thermal Expansion adds basically machines like Industrial Craft, but it's become one of the more needed mods now. Thermal Foundation is just some extras for Thermal Expansion. I would say add-on, but it's not really.
No, because Thermal Foundation is what you need. It has like all the ores and stuff.
Yeah. Tinker's Construct is something that I've taught Josh how to use. It's 11 pages of items, and this is not even all of them. You can make any combination of any item, and You could make an axe that has an obsidian handle and an unstable ingot top bit and a steel frame. There's a lot of possibilities. Then finally we've got wireless redstone and wireless redstone core. Now, actually onto the game. Right,
Now my
Inky, you're going to need to put an annotation in the video because that was 12 minutes of video of me telling people what stuff is.
So
Now,
for your entire video, you're just gonna have a skip the boring rambling of what mods are.
yes, I will now head over to Josh's house, I believe, because we're going to start over at Josh's house, which is over there.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna follow you.
yeah, you're going to have to follow me because you can't see it. Because he's got some stuff to start with, and yeah, we've tried this so many times, and we might as well start over here. Josh has started a bit before us, and he's already got some good stuff going.
I'm at Josh's house, James.
Are you?
I said it as my home when I walked here the first time when you.
Oh right, yeah. We've got some of the generic server commands that you might see before. So there's /home/TPA because we are planning for other people to go on the server. I would like to kill this spider, but
Ethan, can
I
you, like,
think I'll lose.
Can you not have my house as spawn unless you're going to use it and not abuse my stuff?
I think I'll just punch. I'm going to beat this spider up with a
I
bucket.
just said it because James is gonna be here.
I'm going to be going over to your house to start with. We'll probably build a bigger house. First mob kill.
And I'll probably just keep my house because all my...
Yeah, you can keep your house. I'm just like, I'm going over there to start with because then we don't have to go through some basic mining things and I can start doing some stuff straight away. I'm going to take this sugarcane though.
Cool, James.
Like, for
I'm making our
example,
temporary house.
Hmm?
But Ethan,
Ooh, these things here, these flowery things are
Ethan,
called
what's
cinder
the point
pearls.
of doing this when you have my house?
I
Because
just placing some basic chests there.
then we can like separate our stuff.
These are cinder pearls. Cinder pearls are a thing added by Thamcraft. They're very useful because you can crash them into blaze powder. Blaze powder can be used to make ender tanks, and I do not want to look at that enderman. Blaze powder can also be used for other things, and it means we'll be able to get some stuff out of the way even to start before we have a majority of stuff.
Unfortunately, you can't turn them into blaze rods, which is
Oh,
fairly
it
annoying.
would be nice, but I think there's probably a compressor that can do it. Now, not many people will notice this, but this here, if you see in the top of the screen, is an aura node. Aura nodes are what are used in Thamcraft to extract magical energy from things. We'll be using some of that a lot later, so might actually want to waypoint this. So we've got Journey Map, which allows you to add waypoints. So we've got Josh's house and Skyrock, which is
Yeah.
a few checkpoints that Josh put down for us, so we could get
Oh,
places.
by the way,
Mhm.
if you go by my house, there's another big skyrock.
Oh wow! So if I set this as
There's one by there as well. If you look over there on my screen, James, look there. There's another skyrock there.
Nice. So a Skyrock, as Josh calls them, are meteorites from Applied Energistics. To do anything in Applied Energistics, you need to find one of these meteorites, and you need to break it open and get to the skystone chest inside of it. And you get some printing presses to make some of the circuits for Applied Energistics. Applied Energistics is sort of a mid to late game, so we'll likely... Oh, saltpeter. Might want to get some of that. Actually, I don't have a pickaxe, I'll come back.
Oh, whereabouts are you?
I'm in the middle of the desert. I'm 300 metres from your house.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm low on food. Wow. So yeah, Thamcraft. The nodes in Thamcraft are used for other things as well, because in Thamcraft there's different elements, I suppose. There's about 50. I'm thinking maybe a bit less. That's oil, I think. I don't really want to go and check if it's oil, but it looks like oil.
That's all, I think.
Well, it could be oil or sludge. I mean, there's only one real way to test, and that's by jumping in it. Okay, it's oil. I might want to get some of that. That's Buildcraft oil, which you can get good energy from. But we'll likely
I
get...
might have crashed the server, or I might just be lagging.
I think you're...
No, I crashed the server.
You sure?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, maybe I did, because it still says there's 3 people online.
I'm texting people.
I'm in. Right. We're back. This is not going to be skipped out probably.
Josh, are you on the server?
You can rejoin if
I
you want.
don't think so. No, I'm not.
No, right. So you still are.
I'm.
The
I'm.
person who's connected.
Oh, there's
to
a
the
beehive
Wi-Fi.
up there. Do you have a scoop?
I have it. Yes, I have a scoop.
You might want to come back to these beehives. So, Famcraft is probably going to get a bit boring. Famcraft just adds loads of elements. There's
So,
about 50.
what
These
your
things
build-
here are beehives, and you can, if you use a scoop on them, you can get bees out of them. And then one Inky 2013 is known as Inky 2013. Oh, okay.
Wait.
You can get bees out of them, and once you get the bees, you can breed them to make more advanced form of bees. TPA.
Thank you.
You can get more advanced form. His house is over there, and like we are on the same team. You get more advanced form of bees, and in some of the add-on mods, you can even make bees that can make diamonds for you, which I quite like the idea of. Oh look, we've got to Josh's house.
Yeah.
So,
So there's literally no point me teleporting to you at all.
yeah, this is Inky. Even though he's sitting behind me, he's decided to talk into chat, and I have noticed his new name, but this
What's his new
this
name?
was because like on a server people kept on calling him that, so that's now his nickname. Anyway, we're at Josh's house. Josh, what have you done so far?
So I have all of the Tinker's Contracts things, which is like so I've got the. Just look inside it.
Do you have any? Should I go and get some of the blocks for you? Because there's probably enough over here. I should be able to get some of the main grout bits for you.
Yeah, I have 8 grouts.
You
All
might
I
be able
need
to
is
do-
gravel. I just need tons of gravel.
Might go and get some gravel then. So this here is from Tinker's Construct. It is a smeltery, or part of a
It's
smeltery.
going to be a smeltery.
It's going to be a smeltery, yes. In a smeltery, you have you can basically put ores in. You get 2 ores out, which is a more basic form of some of the machines from thermal expansion and industrial craft. But this uses just lava and hasn't got any tech in it evolved at all. But I will end up doing tech. But Tinker's Construct, as I said, is very useful because you can make all these different things up here. So over here we have a bee house. The bees, Legoking is the owner of this machine and has locked access. I have no idea how you've managed to do that. Have you actually locked it?
Yeah, there's a thing in apiary.
Yeah, you can have them private.
Oh right. Can I open
So-
it now?
So what I'm gonna
It says it's a machine. It's a house.
so it's now restricted, so you should be able to look at it. They're
Oh, I can
both-
open this one.
they're
So
both
in a
restricted.
bee house and an apiary, you can breed bees and get more bees. So you need a queen bee and a drone, and you breed them 2 together, and you'll occasionally get a special type of bee, and you can keep on breeding them for quite a while until you get to the point where you got, for instance, a special diamond bee or something. I don't actually think we have any of the diamond bees in this mod pack.
Have you got a mine, Josh? Yes.
Yeah,
I'll have a look.
be careful. That halfway down the stairs is a massive cliff,
Compressor
So you
scrap
have
block,
to-
shake
Oh, I
furnace,
found it,
redstone
yeah.
furnace, pulverizer,
Yeah.
sawmill, alloy smelter,
and
sand
just to warn you, it hurts if you fall down it.
crusher, shake
Really?
crafting, smelting, compressing. Okay. So you can't. I don't think we have a
It actually
diamond
does
bee in
hurt
here.
quite a bit.
Inky, we're going to need to add some diamondy bee, probably thallic bees, extra bees. Actually, maybe not extra bees.
Oh my.
Have you just fallen down the mine?
No,
No,
Josh,
I
Josh
punched him.
disappeared next to me.
Oh
I
wow.
was like basically about to mine and Josh just jumped down next to me. and I was
Josh, did you put these flowers down?
like,
that the
Josh,
bees make
just so
then?
you know, there's like diamonds.
I
down
placed
there.
them down because you have to have flowers.
Bees like flowers, and they need
no.
them to actually do anything.
If you don't have flowers, they won't work because they're stupid.
And there's different types of bees. There's gravel here. Why don't you mind this?
Because if you mine that, one, water's gonna flood the place.
You mad?
No.
Yeah, I am not mad.
I'm going to block it off with granite because I don't need it.
Oh, I checked that granite. I gave you some stuff that I didn't want earlier, James.
Oh right, so that's why I've got random stuff in my inventory.
Yeah.
Because Ethan's a kind
cobblestone.
person. Oh crap!
Wrong
I
place.
just buried it and then I mined the barrier that I made. That was very smart.
So I think we don't have much time left in this episode, and I'm dying of hunger. And this episode is probably quite short if you didn't watch the bit where I explained all the mods. But you should go back and watch that to make me look better, because the episode wasn't that long. And Inky has just obtained iron and has been told that you've just made a useless ingot by industrial craft. So, next episode we're going to do a bit of Tinker's Construct, and I'll make some Baker's Tinker's Construct stuff. We're probably going to go a bit mining.
Yes,
I might do some forestry, and we might do some other stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Another episode will be uploaded shortly. I am Acro Miner. I am Acro, signing off.
Acro noob.